Speaking of more, so I got a little bit of flack last week because I didn't talk about our lovable Detroit Lions. Let's give the Detroit Lions a round of applause. Yeah. And I purposely did that because I think we got 2 more games left. And, I wanted to save some stuff for this week as well. So, obviously incredible. If you grew up a Detroit Lions fan and 49 years old like myself, you know nothing but losing. You know 0-16 seasons. You know terrible coaches. You know terrible quarterbacks. But year after year, we drag ourselves to that stadium. We watch every Sunday, and we suffered. We suffered and suffered and suffered. So, to me, this is amazing. I can't explain the joy that we all have as Detroit Lions fans. So, this weekend, I was reading some articles, and they were like, are the Lions a team of destiny? And I talked to my sales team on Monday about this, and I thought about that. A team of destiny. What does that mean? You mean a team that has a lot of talent, that executes at a high level in the biggest moments, that has each other's back, that fights and grit and does everything possible what they need to do to win? If that's a team of destiny, then yeah, that is a team of destiny. I don't believe in that kind of destiny. I believe you work hard, you do the right things, you surround yourself with the right people, you can win, right? So anyway, back to the story. They're not a team of destiny. They're one of the best teams in the NFL, and they're about to be in the Super Bowl, right? So, but what's cool about this story, it isn't that where we're at today. I think a lot of people forget when we hired Dan Campbell. They're like, what are we doing? This guy's crazy. He's a meathead. All he does is drink 8 cups of coffee and screams and the biting kneecaps and all that kind of stuff, right? We also forget he started 0-10-1. His first 11 games, he didn't win a game. The losing continued. Everyone in the world, everyone in Detroit media, all the fans, why did we hire this guy? Let's fire this guy. We get that piece of trash from Los Angeles Rams, Jared Goff. He's terrible too. It was the same old Lions back a couple of years ago. Then year 2, you know what happened year 2? Same thing. I think we started 1-6. The firing and all that was even hotter, guys. It was like this is the same movie just on repeat that I've been watching for 30 years. So, and then something happened, right? Then they finished the year strong. They finished 9-8, just missed out on the playoffs, and then this year, obviously, 12-5, a magical run, division champion. So why do I bring this one up today? Because success, guys, success doesn't happen overnight, right? This Lions thing's been brewing for a couple of years. It isn't like, and I think sometimes in this business we think, you know what, I'm going to come in, I'm going to change my mindset, I'm going to change the culture, I'm going to surround myself with a great team, I'm going to make sure I have a vision for my team, all the things you need to do to be successful, and then we go execute, and then we don't see success right away. And then we abort. Now we change plans. Dan Campbell, the Lions, they stuck to the process. They trusted the process, even when it wasn't convenient, even when it wasn't working, guys. So I think a lot of lessons from this team this year, but the biggest one I take, trust the process, trust you're doing the right things, stick with it. Success doesn't happen quickly. It takes time. And who knows? I want to think about, would you want to win a Super Bowl? I don't know what winning the Super Bowl is in the mortgage business. For us, it was becoming number 1. That took a long time. But for you individually, as LOs, as AEs, as broker owners, what is your Super Bowl? What is it that you want 2 or 3 years from now? Get the right people around you, have a vision, share that vision, work your tail off, and trust the process. And who knows, maybe you win that game. Maybe you win that game. I don't know. Thank you. I hopefully have another one next week for you guys. And then finally, my wife said I talk too much sports, so I'm going to double down on sports. And I'm going to have one more topic on sports. So, any of you guys out there ever heard of Jay Billis? Show of hands. A handful of you. He's not Tom Warner's twin brother, although we get that a lot, right? He is a college basketball analyst. He was a former basketball player at Duke University. And he was talking to the current Duke University basketball team about what he does for a living. Now, Jay Billis, #1 analyst at ESPN College Basketball. He goes to all the best venues, all the best games. Michigan State, Purdue, he'll be there. North Carolina, Duke, he's there. Kansas, Kentucky, he is there. The biggest games, he is there. And every time he walks into that arena, you know what he does? He pinches himself because he's like, this isn't routine. This isn't normal. He knows he has his dream job, and he doesn't want to take it for granted. He knows how special it is. And when he was talking to the Duke basketball team, you know what he said to them? You're the only people in America that know what it's like to wear that Duke uniform. There's 15 of you. And once you're done playing, it is over. It is special. And this quote just stuck in my head. Don't take special for granted. And as I thought about this weekend and what I wanted to say to you guys, it's very, very simple. For me, I know how blessed I am each and every day to be a part of this UWM team and have 25 years here at this company to work for someone like Matt. But to my UWM account executives and to our employees out there, think about this. Every day you walk in this building, you represent the #1 lender in America. You have a CEO who's crazy about winning, crazy about success, and more importantly than that, cares about you, gives you the tools, the resources, the support, the training, everything that you can think of to be successful and change your lives, guys. You know what else we do? We have this building, we have this campus, we have this culture. It is special that we come to the office each and every day. Special we have 500 people and division leaders and team leaders, guys. It is special. And we're the only people sales team in America that know what that's like. Don't take special for granted to my guys. And to the LOs out there and the originators, the broker owners, the processors, I don't care what you do or who you are, you're special too. And don't take it for granted. Special because you're independent, right? You got the best rates and you've got options. Special because you partner with the #1 lender in America that is 100% committed to one thing, wholesale. We don't have TPO at the end of United Wholesale Mortgage like some competitors. Every penny we have, every minute we spend in a meeting is how do we make your job easier, more convenient, give you more tools, give you more processes, give you more products. And then all of us together, guys, think about what we do for a living. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you work security, you work in the kitchen. If you are in the mortgage industry, you are making a difference with Americans, guys, getting them a roof over their head, their first home, their dream home, their next home, saving them money on a refinance, guys. And I think sometimes we get so caught up thinking about what the next best thing is and what am I missing out on. The best things in our life are right here in front of us. So my message today is very, very simple. Don't take special for granted. What we all have, the relationship we have with our partners, it is special. It is unlike anything else in the world, guys. And if you can somehow think about this more than once a year, I promise you, you're going to want to do a little bit more for that consumer. You're going to want to do a little bit more for your partner. You're going to want to do a little bit more for this country. You know what's going to happen? Success is going to follow you. So don't take it for granted.